I'm going to show you how I hit my first $1,000 a month with print on demand. Exactly how I did it, no fluff, just real steps that you can actually copy. And who am I? My name is RJ Martinez. I've sold over 125,000 products and made over $400,000 in royalties all time with my Amazon Merch on Demand account. All right, first thing is we're gonna focus on the low competition niches. Now, it's up to you. You can go after trends or you can go after evergreen niches. Now, I know people that don't like to go after trends, and I know people that don't like to go after evergreen niches. Me, personally, I like to do a mixture of both depending what I'm in the mood for, right? I feel like sometimes you get really inspired to create something in a trending design. Sometimes you want to go out there and create that. There's nothing wrong with that. And then as far as evergreen designs, that are designs that sell all year long, some of those trends turned into evergreen designs. And I'll show you an example in this video. We'll go over a few different design ideas. And the main concept here, I use Amazon hot new releases, and then I like to use the new arrivals section over here. And now when it comes to this right here, I'll put these links down below in the description so you can use them yourself. Now we separated this right here by newest arrivals, and what that does, it shows us what other Amazon Merch on Demand sellers are uploading at this time and point right now. Like, these are real current, these are just new releases that are being up. And then what we're looking for is we're looking for BSR, the BSR. We want to see sales ranks. Okay, now you can see that some of this I already viewed because I see, look at, for example, I'm just here for the fireworks, land of the Riz. Okay, now you're seeing sold, sold, sold. I'm looking for patterns. So we got 3 designs here that have patterns, right? And the idea behind this is once we see something that there's a demand like that, okay, the goal is not to copy it. The goal is to understand why it's selling, figure out why, and then what you can personally do to create something that yourself. Now, it does take a little bit of brain power. You can use a leverage ChatGPT to help you with this as far as coming up with your own concept and then creating the whole design. And I'll put a video down below in the description or up here so you can see exactly, and I'll take you through the whole process of that. But you can create something like this will be a good idea. Now, the main thing is we're researching, we're looking for patterns. Research is very important because, look, I'm just here for the fireworks. Now, 4th of July is coming up. Some people may say this is too late, but I feel like you can obviously, look at that. That's a pretty cool one too. See what they did there? I'm just here for the fireworks. Like, this phrase seems to be doing really good. This one, and let's go down. This one, okay, look at this. Again, here with the tank top. Now, that's interesting, right? Okay, this one's doing good again. We see it again, this one again. So we're seeing a pattern. We're seeing stuff that this one's doing good. Like, now, obviously there are a lot of people. There's probably a lot of competition, people doing this type of stuff. But let's go over here. Let's check this out. So, land of the Riz. Okay, now you're seeing this and you see something like this. Okay, but it's probably like this design. What else can you do here? You got to ask yourself. You can literally plug it into ChatGPT and have it, hey, so what else can I do right here? Which will be very simple. You can just take the screenshot of the design and upload it just to give you an idea. And here's another one. And then look what they did here. They put an eagle, some glasses on, right? Pretty cool. And then these 2 right here. Okay, so you get the idea. We got fireworks going on. We got some stars. It has like the American flag colors for one of the words, Riz. And then this one too as well, very similar. See the design, the fireworks are going on, patterns like that. That's what we're looking for, right? Now this is a simple text because I'm just here for the fireworks. Now, what else can you do here? What other type of ideas what can you do? So just here for the fireworks, I'm just here for the food. I'm just here for the turkey dinner. I'm just here for this Christmas presents, right? So you can see what I'm doing right there. You get the idea, get the concept. Like, now, let's say this is too late, right? This niche is too late. July 4th is like in a few weeks. What's the next concept? I'm just here for the Halloween candy. See what I did right there? And then taking this same concept, we know that this works. We see it over here. We've seen it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we see it 7, 8. We know it works. Okay, we know that design concept works. We know that this design concept works. Okay, we're just leveraging the patterns and understanding what's selling, and then how can we take that concept and push it forward to the next idea, to the next niche, right? So that's one way to do that, and you're creating low competition for yourself by doing this. We know this phrase works. Now, next, let's sell evergreen, right? It's beer can, not beer can't, all right? So now this is a cool one because this is something like, it's Mexican, it's not Mexicant, right? That's something that me and my uncle, we've messed around like that and joke around a lot like that. But when it comes to something like this is really cool because it's like taking that same concept, the same idea, and then mixing it up into like the beer niche, right? And then next thing you know, you got a top seller. Okay, you come over here, look at the BSR, and this is in the newly added designs, I believe. I found it down here, right here. Okay, so 218. Okay, and this is like a newer design that was just uploaded because we're looking at new releases. So something like this is more like an evergreen niche. It's gonna sell consistently, especially going into Q4. Birthday shirts, this is gonna work good. It's not decorated for a birthday shirt, but this is actually a gift idea for someone's birthday or something like that. This is a really good idea, and I can see this working really good. Okay, so this is just a different concept, different ideas. Understanding what's going on. We're looking at this front page right here and trying to find patterns, right? That's very important. Now, the next will be designing faster with like different templates. So we went over this already. Just using this idea and then switching out the word, the different concepts, different ideas, and trying to get ahead, because we know that it works really well for 4th of July and most likely it's going to work for the next holiday. So let's say Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Creating something like this and using this phrase and pushing it forward and getting ahead of your competition and creating low competition for yourself. This is one way to just scale it out and then go like through the bigger holidays, right? Now with certain platforms, they're having certain rules being updated, but as far as this, like working to like the bigger holidays in the US or where in the UK, wherever you're designing, or anywhere in the world, wherever you're designing, you can just put it to the next holiday. And most likely it's going to work because we know it's working for the 4th of July. We know that already. We see the stats. We see the data. It's not lying. It's making sales. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to create a design that's going to make us money. Now, if you're getting value out of this video, make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Now, next will be researching and designing pretty much every day. So as far as, let's say, not every day, but like you have a good system workflow. And if you can every day, do it. Okay. But as far as like Monday, you want to research. Okay. Tuesday, you want to create those designs. And then Wednesday, you want to get the uploads up. Now, if you can do 1 hour of research, 1 to 2 hours of designs, and then 1 to 2 hours of uploading, do that at the beginning, get a system in place for yourself and push yourself to get these uploads up, these designs up on these print on demand platforms so people can see your work. Because if you don't upload it, no one's going to see it. And that's the main goal, is get the consistency, get the whole process going, give yourself a better understanding of how to make sales with your designs. Now, number 4 is you're going to want to research your keywords. Understanding how people are going to search to find your product is very important. So just ask yourself that. How is someone, I'm just here for the fireworks. I'm just here for the fireworks. So this one is, I've seen that, right? We caught that. Are they all like that? No, I'm just here for the fireworks. So we see that, right? This happens all the time. It's part of the game. But for example, I'm just here for the fireworks. How are people going to search to find this product? Okay. I'm just here for the firework. Let me see this. Now we're on to something real fast because we're doing funny couples. You can now see this is something right here because I'm just here for the fireworks. Now it looks like it's just what they're trying to do. I'm just here for the fireworks. Okay. I'm not sure where the funny couples comes in because let me see if I click on it. Oh, see, now the one thing too is you can do research, and I caught this as we're doing this, and this are going together and they're turning it into a couple's t-shirt. So I'm just here for the fireworks, and then you're coming over here and getting this t-shirt. I'm not sure if you caught that, and this is good. I'm going to keep everything going right here because I caught it on the fly, which is really cool because if I wasn't doing research and sharing this video with you, I would have never caught it. So this is good. So that's a couple shirt. Now we got this idea, right? So I'm just here for the fireworks. Now let's say I'm just here for the pumpkins, right? And then you're taking that concept and that idea and you're putting 2 pumpkins here. So I'm just here for the fireworks, and they're showing the 2 fireworks here. So it's a couple. So they're buying 2 shirts. Okay, not just 1, 2 shirts. Now I'm just here for the pumpkins. I'm just here for the pumpkin pie. You're thinking about Thanksgiving. Now you're thinking about, I'm just here for the candy. You can put some candy, or I'm just here for the basket, something like that. The pumpkins work pretty good, right? I'm here just, because you can put 2 pumpkins right there. Something like that is a good idea. And this is a good concept because now we're looking at the keywords, and this is a big important part because we're looking at the keywords to see how you're going to think about how a buyer is going to search in the search bar up here to find your product. So for example, I'm just here for the fireworks, right? When you type that in, you're seeing, look at it popping up. Couples. So this is an actual t-shirt design where people are buying multiples and 2s. Good idea. So let's say, for example, let's go ahead and search that. We can go back to it if we have to. I'm just here for the fireworks, and you see exactly what they're doing here. Okay. So the search term and then the algorithm is populating ideas, and the BSRs are crushing here. So these 2 shirts together are probably crushing together. So if those are your 2 shirts, you're probably making over definitely over $100 a day. Okay. With these 2 shirts alone. So because it's trending and it's getting closer to the holiday and it's going to pushing like crazy. So understanding how a customer is going to search for your keywords, and that's one thing I do too, is understand like the algorithm, the keywords, and then get the idea, the concept of who they're targeting, who's this t-shirt designed for. You have to ask yourself that, because it's something that's very passionate with people. If you have a good design and it relates to that individual and they can relate to it, well, it's likely they're going to make a purchase because it's like an emotion triggering. And with all that being said, making sure that you always double check for trademarks and copyrights. That's very important. Just because I'm sharing it with you doesn't mean you go out there and create it. Okay, so it's a whole process. You see how I did the whole research. You see how we caught the keywords, look at the keywords, understood the keywords. I'm like, okay, this is cool. Oh, this is a couple shirt. I see this, and then I click on it and just, oh, okay, I see what they're doing now. But that's the whole process. If I didn't do research, look at the keywords, I wouldn't have known that this is the actual niche. And then you can literally take that idea, that concept, and press it forward. Okay. And if you want research done for you, I got the top research design vault down below in the description. It comes with 20 low competition niches weekly with prompt ideas, keywords, and ideas to boost off of the low competition niche to give you an idea of what's selling and possible new idea you can create yourself. And if you want research done for you, watch this video right here next, because I share on my channel 5 low competition niche ideas weekly with you. And I hope this helped you and gave you a better understanding of how to do research and how to make your first $1,000 online with print on demand. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.